Hi guys, this is Brandon Marsh again. This is my fourth video for Module 15 in AEP 800. The program I picked for you in this video is called Quizlet. Quizlet is a flashcard making program. It is free for anyone who wants to use. And it is you don't necessarily have to have a account to access the different flashcard sets here. So with this, you can I'll go show you one of my sets here. So our electricity unit, you can pick the title. I made the title geared towards my school, so kids can, if they don't know where to find it on my homepage, they can just type in our unit name and the initials of our school, and they should be able to find my set pretty quickly. So to be able to create flashcards, you literally just have a plus button. You can create the first one, which is usually the term or the word, and then the flip side would be the definition. So different features that this website has that students can access on their own. You can learn it, which just gives you the flashcards as themselves, going through kind of whether you got it right or not. I believe you have to type it, or you can pick and choose um, from multiple different choices. You can write it out, you can spell it out, you can listen to it. If you click on the letters or click on the words down here, they should be able to give you. So, so it gives your students another way to interact with the content that this program provides. You can even create little tests for them. And there are also a certain amount of games. There's a matching game. Gravity is kind of like a Space Invaders typing game. And then a very great interactive class game is called Quizlet Live. Quizlet Live is basically where students are grouped randomly in groups of 3 to 4, and they are all assigned only a certain amount of answer choices. So each of them have a particular unique set of answers. The question or term will show up on the top of all of their screens, and they have to decide between their group who has the right answer. If they have the right answer, they click on it. If they got it right, their little horse, as you can say, it's kind of like a horse race, will move forward. And so they're trying to get to where everyone has answered the questions correctly as a group. So I've done that to where they can collaborate and go through and pick out the choices correctly, or I've had it where they can't talk at all and they kind of have to communicate in other ways without looking at each other's screens and try to win the race essentially. So it's a great review game that goes with the resources that the flashcard program provides. So um, why I selected it, it is a great resource to not only get background knowledge, a unit. It's a great way to start a unit off, showing the different terms that they're going to see, the different languages, and it's a great way to study as well. There's, like I said, there's so many different ways you can study the material that's created in here, and you can create your own sets as well as if you have an account. So if you're studying for a test in college or their students in high school and they're studying, they can create their own set of flash. Great study tool. So the purpose again is the goal is to get people familiar with the language that my science units have, and then provide other ways to study, kind of give them that ownership of their learning process. The intended audience is my students, but again, adults or parents can use this resource as well to kind of see what we're doing. They can help their kid out as well as they're using this program. The two standards that I picked for this video is going to be 5A. 5A is the designer using technology to create, adapt, and personalize learning experience that fosters independent learning and accommodate learning differences. So this program, again, has a number of different ways to look at the material, to play with it, and you can even listen to it. So that's a great way to personalize it as well as create differentiation for the needs of students. And then the last standard that fits with this is 6A, which is the facilitator here. Fostering a culture where students take ownership of their goals and outcomes in both independent and group settings. So independently, they can use this program to study. They can use it to explore the different language and terms that we're going to use in the unit. And in a group setting, Quizlet Live, all right, they're interacting with their group, working on those communication skills, and also studying the material at the same time. So this is definitely a favorite program of mine that I've used since college, and I continue to use as an educator. So thanks for listening. Hope to see you again.